Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's video, man. This is, you're watching this video because first off, this car is spectacular looking. Not that I needed to tell you that, but you already knew that. But let's talk about why this car is great looking, all right? So for instance, in my opinion, those carbon side blades are what made this car. When they went to the convertibles and they got rid of those blades, I'm not sure it was the same styled car, and the cars that they've just produced now that are not in the same body style, with the new series that's come out, don't have the blade on them, and that's the big bash about them, and I don't think that they're selling at the same rate that they were in the past. Which leads me to my point is collector cars. And the reason I'm talking to you about this as a collector car and not just a sports car or an exotic car is because this is the future of what becomes collectible, and you'll see as evidence of, say, some 360 Ferraris that were manual transmission cars, and the first year that you could get a manual transmission in the 430s. Those cars there have gone up in value way more than an F1 transmission car because so few of them are made, and on top of it, they don't make them anymore. So when you can't get something, it becomes more desirable. This car here in particular, not only is it a great looking car, but it's completely covered here in clear wrap, right? This is a clear film all over the whole car here, over the front end. The paint is spectacular and like chip free, right? Everything about the car is the way it would have rolled off the showroom floor, except for a couple things that I love and I would have done myself. For instance, this has an upgraded exhaust. It sounds ridiculous, ridiculous. If you ever wanted to get an exhaust, this is how you want to do that. This car, and here's my point. My point is clear coat, expensive tires put on the car, right? Low miles, beautiful kept, books, 2 keys, service records, all of that stuff. This is how you buy a car. See, when you look at books online or guides like NAD and things like that, it never takes into account all of these things. It never asks, hey, does it come with books? Does it come with 2 keys? Does it come with X? Has it been serviced? Does it have a clear rod? It never asks those questions. That's why it's important that you see the video and you see what you're getting here. And look how greatly styled this is. It's still an exotic looking car. Most people do know this, but in case you didn't know it, is that the Gallardo is built on the same chassis as this car here. So they're the same car underneath, the V10 and the Gallardo. So similar architecture. This is all-wheel drive. A lot of people don't know that these cars are all-wheel drive. Sports cars to become all-wheel drive is a pretty big deal. And this has just got a great front end still. And we will look in the hatch there. You're going to see some fabulous, fabulous engine stuff. All right, so this is a speed-activated wing here. You'll see that from the mirror. Once you hit a certain miles per hour, this comes up, comes down as you slow down. Got great vents in here. The vents are part of the styling, but they're also functional. And what they do is they get the air out of the engine compartment, get rid of the turbulence. If you look underneath this car, it's almost completely flat. That's why a lot of these cars modified cruise well over 200 miles an hour. This is a 180 mile an hour plus car because of that. How are you doing? All right. This is a great looking engine compartment. Look how nicely detailed and tidied up it is. The exhaust you can see down here. It's aftermarket and polished and just looks great. It's got the, instead of the quad tips, it's got the big ovals that come out, and when we start it for you, you'll get to hear that. But it has a lot of modern features as well too. It has backup camera built in, right? It has sensors, parking sensors. It has climate control and heated seats and keyless entry and keyless, all kinds of things about it that make it a modern car today. It's 2018 that we're shooting this video, and this is a 2009. And so as this car approaches being 10 years old with 20-something thousand miles on it, it's a really low mileage car and well kept care of. And this right here, you might want to sit in your garage, maybe get a chair that's a little bit higher, have a glass of wine, maybe Speedo, beer, something like that, and just stare at that. All right, so here, if you want to go away for a little bit, some soft luggage fits in here. There's some room in the back as well, but right here we got some soft luggage that fits in here. And this is just nice and original. So you want to be looking for stickers like this that show that this car has the original hood still on it. The carpeting is great. This is just a car that was garaged at home, garaged at work, taken out on weekends, whatever. Can you imagine your dinner experience or a Sunday something, driving this car versus, you know, maybe taking your regular SUV out. This takes it to a whole nother level, and as you look at this car and the pictures and what have you, enough, I don't need to talk about it. It's enough. All right, so come join me inside here for a second. Oh, wow. One of the things I like to talk about too is if you're a bigger person. Colin's 6'7", I'm 6'1", 6'4", 6'7", somewhere, whatever it is. He's on skates, he's 6'7", 6'4", right.
7 foot on skates.
He's 7 feet on skates. Anyway, he's just large. My point is that I'm 6'1", and like I can almost not reach the pedals. There's a lot of room inside this cabin. And so for bigger guys or girls, whoever's going to own this car, it's very nice. So this is Tuscan Brown, which is an optional interior. It's got an extra cost to it as well. Here's the cool thing about it. I love this color. If you don't love this color, don't sweat it. You know why? I'll just order you seat covers and whatever you want, because it's the only piece in the car that's Tuscan Brown. Everything else here. So if you wanted to make these red leather, we could do that. If you wanted to make them black leather and an all black interior, we could do that. You want to put white seats in here on the silver, we can do whatever you want. We would just order a different color leather seat cover, recover the seats with the leather, and it would be cool and great to go. Here's the gated shifter. I love to do this, man. Look at this. Plus it's spring loaded, so instead of forcing the shifter, what you do is you just hold your hand on the back of it and watch. It finds third by itself, and you just push it forward. That's how you don't miss shifts. That's why you just makes it nice and easy, and you roll along, what have you. There's a gazillion settings in here. I'm not going to go over all of them with you, but you know, it's got sport mode, it's got climate control, it's got navigation, it's got a killer sound system, it's got loaded 220-mile-an-hour speedometer and a 9,000 RPM Tach with an 8,000 RPM red line, man. And this exhaust, it sounds fabulous, and I have rambled on enough about it. I just need to figure out how to get this in your garage. Oh, we're back. Sorry, I was staring at the car. Anyway, we didn't point out a couple of these things. Carbon fiber mirrors. There's the box the original mirrors are in right there. All right. This is nice. Another carbon fiber piece here that leads up to this. Just some great stuff, man. Factory rims, beautiful tires, serviced, stickers, loved, garaged, pampered, clear bra. Like, I don't need to tell you any more reason to buy this car other than find a way to get it in your garage. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it. All right, this is what we have been waiting for. Whoa.
Oh, there goes my camera again.